Hey YouTube, welcome back. We're back here with episode 7. I'm starting off this episode on a balcony of my new house. This is where I feel like I'm going to start off all of my new episodes now. So, what I want to do today is to move all of this into a new area that I'm going to build down here. So I've already dug out a little bit of an area. I'm going to build it down here. I'll dig down a little bit and I feel like I'm going to put like a controller inside of some tinted glass and I'll have all the cables inside. Maybe around it I can put, I don't know, maybe trophies for a trophy room or something. But I feel like that's a good idea. But I don't know if I did in the last episode, since it's been a while, but maybe in the last episode or between episodes, I made some witherproof obsidian. I want to make a wither cage over in the desert mine so I can get some nether stars easily. Because it seems to be like everything needs nether stars. So I could get beacons, I could get ethereal furnaces, finally get this pocket wormhole so I don't have to go to the waste zones. But I've added a couple new mods between episodes. For example, this one is generators, extra generators, and I can use a bunch of different things to make power since these solar generators aren't really doing anything. They're always at like max load no matter how many I put here. So, but there's a whole bunch of generators that I can use, and if I combine all of them and use them all at the same time, I can power a heavenly generator or an infernal generator. And these produce a lot of power, more than any other generator. But I feel like the best one now is the wither generator, since I already have a bunch of skulls and I could just get nether stars pretty easily. But eventually I do want to set up an infernal generator, make a whole bunch of power, and then I'll be set forever. I don't really remember what other mods I added though. Oh, I added a mod with a bunch of lights. So pretty much these go on the walls and stuff, and it's like a lantern, but kind of like a button light. They look pretty cool. And then there's the searchlight. I can put it down right here, and then I can like shift and right click, and it'll look over there, and this entire place will be lit up without a light source. But the light source will be right here. Um, I don't think I added anything else, but if I remember, I'll come. Oh, I added trash cans. So like if I have a bunch of stuff over here in the ME system, I can just like put an ME interface, have it go into here. So I don't. Oh, this is a pattern provider, not an interface. But interfaces, I can pretty much put stuff in and suck it out. It's like an import and export bus. So, and I think that's pretty much every mod that I added between episodes. Yeah. Oh, here's one that I really forgot about. The compress mod. So I can add a bunch of different things and I could compress them if I have a bunch of like emeralds or something. So like if I have a lot of cobble, like cobble deep slate, I can make a lot of it into one block so it doesn't take up a whole bunch of space. Like this one, I highly doubt I'll ever get that much. But I mainly made this so I can like over time. I also added another mod. It was called Craft Tweaker. But I don't really know how to use that, and I can like tweak some of the crafts how to make stuff. So like some of the more expensive stuff, so I can add like a compressed netherite block as part of the recipe, so it's more expensive and challenging to get. I've added the advanced netherite mod back. This is just a fabric version of it. I had this on Forge, but it wasn't out on Fabric yet, and I saw it in Curse Forge, so I added it. And eventually, I'm gonna upgrade to another netherite diamond boots, but I don't think I'm gonna do that this episode. Since this episode, all I want to do is move this down there and build the copper golem statue. But I've also done another thing between episodes. This didn't seem like it was episode worthy, and this was like so a wireless crafting terminal is pretty much just like this. Just like I don't have to go to the system right here. I can be like anywhere in this area, and through this certain range, it has like an 80-meter range. And the more I put in here, the more power it takes up. And right now, my system can't really sustain that. That's why the generators are needed. But yeah, A security terminal, I put it in here to link the system, and this MEIO port I use to transport all from the 4K to the 64K drives. I think I explained this last episode, I don't really remember. But that is all the mods that I've added, I think, pretty sure. So, what I want to do now is start with the wither cage. I don't know if I have soul sand in here. I do, nice. So I'm gonna go build it over at the desert mine because I tested it out in creative just to make sure the mod works. And okay, there's a lot of mobs. And the wither still kind of explodes some blocks around it, so I don't want to do it at the base. Just put it over here somewhere. Put it over here. I pretty much just have to make a 3x3x3 on the inside and it'll be fine. Yeah, the terminal is out of range right here since it's too far away. So grab deep slate. You just outline this. Guess I'll put something. Alright. So extend this out a little bit with the extra blocks I have left. Just stand here, use this as a platform. And we start killing others. Finally, I'm all done with that. That took forever. That wither that escaped, found some diamonds right above the wither cage. So first thing I want to do, turn my dank note into the next tier. Nice. Wait, what? Oh no. What does that mean? In inventory? Level 6. That's a thing. I don't know what that means. So, what if I get a dock? Don't have anything. I'll figure that out eventually. But now we have all the nether stars. I want to make one of these, the watchers, or pocket worm. Now I can go wherever I want without having to go over there. And anything else, I can make a beacon. Our first beacon. And a generator. I'll make that eventually. Let's put the rest of them in here. Oh, and it's also turned to fall between episodes. Right after I ended the other one, or the last episode, it returned to fall. But let's... That's so weird with the dang note. How that works. Let's just use iron. Uh, put it down here for... Nice. Our first beacon is made. Yay. I still haven't moved any of my bed to... or my new. Still have to do that. Alright, I'm gonna get started on chiseling out the bottom floor, and I'm gonna put it into a time lapse, and then I'm just gonna go right into building the copper golem. I'll catch you guys when I return.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go. On we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go. We'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
Hey, welcome back. The time lapses are finally over. All those clips, it's been a week. All those clips have been recorded over a week. The last week has just been crazy. So this video is extremely later than I wanted it to be. But just to get this one out, just to show you what I've done so far, because honestly, I don't even know. I don't really remember. But so down here, I moved the ME system down here. I've added more drives for more storage. All the shulker boxes are down here. I put all the panels down here and everything for patterns. And I've made a generator that I forgot about. I've upgraded all the furnaces. I went out to the end to get more dragon heads. And I moved everything else on here. I want to add a second one of like every single one of these. So I'll have like 2 solid infusers and stuff for more patterns. Since the compressor's getting full, I can add another one of those too. This one is for making the reinforced obsidian. And the generator. I made a generator because my power issue was like very bad. So I made a Mark IV Zuli flux container and a generator, and this just takes wither skulls. so I could just get that from my wither skeleton farm. These P2Ps pretty much just hold like channels, and I can make them everywhere. So like down here is that little tower that was up top for all the crafting. I'm gonna have 3 more of them. This is for charged or quartz. And then here's all the old solar generators that I'll eventually move up to the top on the little grass area. This right here is just temporary for now. And then this is the crafting CPU. Then over here, I have all this space. What I've thought about doing so far was I thought about like just making this a hallway down here. I'll have one split down there, one split down there, and I'll call this place the catacombs. And I'll have like a forge. I can have like a dungeon full of different type of like animals, like a Ravager or something, and I'll do that eventually. But that is my idea for that place. Seems pretty good. And my world slowly seems to be getting laggy for some reason. When I was exploring, when I went to the Guardian Temple for the furnaces, I literally came across like 8,000 bees. I thought my PC was gonna explode. I think from one of the old mods, like the bees, when they had the effect, just went crazy and they kept duplicating each other since they're considered quote unquote hostile mob. I don't really know. But I took some beehives and I put them over here. Now there's some bees next to the house. So it looks pretty cool. And this is the copper golem. I think it turned out pretty well, all things considered. I didn't have enough gold for his crown in the time lapse, so I went out to the nether and mined some. And then up top I still need to add the wool, but I want to build a wool farm because I don't have any wool. And I want this to be a staff, and I'll put like another block on the top just for like aesthetic. And I think that'll turn out pretty well. I could have like other little copper golems around here, and then I could have another one over there looking over here, and like they're gonna fight each other like 2 different rival kingdoms. And all of that seems to turn out pretty well. I don't think that's everything I've done in the time lapses, because I think the first one was down here and the other one was up top. I mean, both of the videos are like I started editing them, but I never finished. So. And now I'm gonna finish and upload this. Next episode, the one thing I want to do is I want to upgrade my armor to Netherite diamond. I'm almost out of. I know I'm low on diamonds after everything, because the furnaces took diamond blocks, and it was very expensive. But I want to get ore quadrupling, so I could turn like 1 ancient debris into 4 netherite scrap. Well, I could pretty much turn it into 4 netherite dust, smelt that, and turn it into 8 netherite scrap, and get 2 netherite out of 1 ancient debris block with the double smelting furnaces. Okay, so what I want to do here is I'll move these into the catacombs and everything, and I'll clean up the rest of this place and put like pass around. But that is everything that I have done in this episode. Build a copper golem, move the ME system just like I wanted to. So with that, I think that'll be the end of this video, and we'll see everybody in the next one when we upgrade our armor.
Hold me close till I get up.